For decades, they've told you to fear meat. Headlines scream that it causes cancer, heart disease, and even global destruction. But have you ever stopped to ask, why? Why do they want you weak, confused, and constantly afraid of the very food that's fueled human evolution for centuries? Here's the shocking truth. It's not about your health. It's about control. Before we expose the real agenda, let's start with why meat is so good for you, and why they don't want you to know it. Let's be clear, meat is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. It's not just a source of protein, it's a superfood for the human body. When you eat meat, you're giving your body everything it needs to thrive: essential amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and fats that fuel your brain, rebuild your muscles, and support your immune system. Meat didn't just sustain us, it made us who we are. Eating nutrient-dense meat allowed early humans to develop larger brains and become apex predators. The high calorie density of meat, combined with its abundant supply of essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, iron, and vitamin B12, fueled our ancestors' ability to thrive in harsh environments. Without meat, we might not even be here today. The brain requires a massive amount of energy to function, about 20% of your body's total energy intake, and meat provided the concentrated nutrition our ancestors needed to develop cognitive superiority over other species. Take amino acids, for example. These are the building blocks of protein, and they're critical for your brain. Amino acids like tryptophan and tyrosine are precursors for neurotransmitters, chemicals that help regulate your mood, focus, and even sleep. Tryptophan helps your body produce serotonin, the feel-good hormone. Tyrosine is essential for dopamine, which drives motivation and alertness. Without enough of these nutrients, you're more likely to feel sluggish, depressed, and unmotivated. But here's the catch. Not all proteins are created equal. Plant proteins often lack certain essential amino acids, making them incomplete. Meat, on the other hand, provides all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratios for your body. It's bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it efficiently. This is why meat has been a cornerstone of human diets for thousands of years. It's nature's multivitamin. Iron is another major reason meat is irreplaceable. Red meat contains heme iron, the most absorbable form of iron, which helps your blood carry oxygen throughout your body. Without enough iron, you're at risk of fatigue, weakness, and even brain fog. Add vitamin B12 into the mix, a nutrient almost exclusively found in animal products, and you've got the ultimate combo for energy production and mental clarity. Meat also provides zinc, a critical mineral for immune function and wound healing. Zinc helps the body fight infections, heal injuries, and even regulate taste and smell. While plant sources of zinc exist, they're often bound to compounds called phytates, which reduce absorption. With meat, there's no such issue. Then there are the fats. Meat provides high-quality saturated fats and omega-3s that your body needs for hormone production. Testosterone, for instance, depends on dietary fat, and low-fat diets are often linked to lower hormone levels in men and women. These fats are also crucial for maintaining strong cell membranes and reducing inflammation, supporting everything from brain health to longevity. And speaking of longevity, meat plays a crucial role in protecting against the natural aging process. As we age, we lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia that can lead to weakness, frailty, and a higher risk of falls and fractures. The high-quality protein in meat helps maintain muscle mass and strength, even as we grow older. Meat also provides phosphorus and other key nutrients that support bone density, helping to prevent osteoporosis. In addition, its ability to stabilize blood sugar levels can improve metabolic health, reducing the risk of diseases like diabetes that become more common with age. So why is something so fundamental to human evolution and longevity suddenly being demonized? It starts with the fear of cancer. The idea that meat causes cancer didn't come from hard science. It came from flawed epidemiological studies in the 1970s. These studies lumped unprocessed red meat together with highly processed meats like hot dogs, sausages, and bacon. They also ignored critical lifestyle factors like smoking, alcohol consumption, and lack of exercise. Yet, these weak correlations were enough to spark sensational headlines. In 2015, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, doubled down by labeling processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, alongside cigarettes and asbestos. Red meat was given a Group 2A label, probably carcinogenic. But here's what they didn't tell you. The actual risk increase from eating red meat was less than 1%. For comparison, smoking increases your risk of lung cancer by over 2,000%. Why weren't we told this? Because fear sells. And who benefits from this anti-meat narrative? It's not you. It's the corporations, the industries, and the political agendas that thrive when you're confused and afraid. These are the same people pushing low-fat diets and sugar-filled health foods in the 80s and 90s, leaving us with a society plagued by obesity, diabetes, and chronic illness. And now they've found their new scapegoat, meat. Let's talk about plant-based meats for a moment. These products are marketed as healthy alternatives, but have you looked at the ingredient lists? They're filled with seed oils, processed soy, and additives you can't pronounce. They're not just bad for you, they're highly profitable. Companies can sell these ultra-processed foods at a premium while cutting costs on real ingredients. It's all about money, not health. And don't forget the environmental narrative. We're told eating meat is selfish, unethical, even destructive to the planet. But while you're being guilt-tripped for enjoying a steak, the same corporations are clear-cutting rainforests for soy production and flying private jets to climate conferences. The hypocrisy is staggering. That said, not all meat is created equal. The practices of factory farming, overcrowding, antibiotic use, and feeding animals unnatural diets are a real problem, both for the environment and your health. But when sourced responsibly, meat isn't just sustainable, it's regenerative. Grass-fed and pasture-raised animals help rebuild soil, capture carbon, and support ecosystems while producing meat that's higher in nutrients. Knowing where your meat comes from and how the animals were raised matters, because ethical, sustainable farming benefits everyone. On a personal level, eating meat can transform your health. It gives you strength, mental clarity, and the energy to take on life's challenges. It's not the problem. It's the key to breaking free from the cycle of misinformation and dependence. Why is there such a push to make us fear and abandon meat altogether? Because strong, healthy people are harder to control. Think about it. If you're physically weak, mentally foggy, and constantly sick, you're much easier to manipulate. The truth is, a population that fears real food is a population that's dependent on medication and pharmaceuticals and on whatever hyper-processed, lab-grown alternatives they're selling next. And let's not forget the billions of dollars flowing into the plant-based and fake meat industries. So the next time someone tells you meat is killing you, ask yourself, who benefits from you believing that? Because it's certainly not you. Meat has been a cornerstone of human health and survival for centuries, and it's time we stop letting fear and propaganda rob us of that. Take back your power, question the narrative, and don't let them make you weak. Watch the next video to uncover more shocking truths about your food.